what have you loved most about being part of the 105 family?
Hey, let me say one thing, because after what you said about meeting you all, yes, I'm also formulating a book called Divine Favor. And I think there are certain things, like you said, God puts in your path, and you got to really recognize how it's impacting your life. Okay, and then how have
I'm
I,
with you. I'm with you.
yes, how have I loved working with 105? Well, I tell you, got a long list. Okay, here we go. First of all, from the very beginning last year, I just really had a great feeling when I met you all in Memphis and looking at the books and everything. And I just got a good feel, especially because at that time Patricia was expecting. And a son too. You know, I get excited about sons. So I was like, when they start working with me, we might have another son. I'm gonna have number 6. Anyway, but beyond that, when I reached out to you all, you were very open. And, and I was really excited when I did turn in my storyboard. That's the first thing Patricia said. She said, "Oh, our team is so excited because you have a whole book already." And I was like, and I worked hard on that PowerPoint clip art. Text, put everything in. I worked very hard on that. But I also did my homework in the background. So that, along what I was doing, matched up with 105 Publishing. You all are very prompt. I read over my contract 25 times. I'm a perfectionist now. I'm crazy, but I'm unapologetic. So it said 24 to 48 hours, need to respond and everything. And I was like, I got to get on my job. This is my brand new job here. I'm an author. So having that promptness, responding, and Patricia was responding with me, either email or text message. We were really communicating like we were coworkers. And I'm used to that. I've been working for a long time, and I bring all of that home with me. I just don't turn off the switch. I really love working in that environment, that structure, the consistency, all of those things. And I felt the same way by working with 105. I had all of those things still happening, and I could really blossom in that with Patricia and 105. And then I like the professionalism. I do ask a lot of questions. And I know Patricia was like, "Oh my goodness, another email with 18 questions." And she would break them down and answer each one. And the ones she didn't have the information for, she would put a little cliffhanger and say, "Hey, let me get back to you on this." And she always did. I always thought she was going to, kind of forget because, she had a baby. So I was trying to be understanding, but it seems that it all worked out because you all have a team. And that was what was great. You all had a team of people helping you, supporting you, and you could still respond. And speaking of that professional team, okay, got to give shout out to Erica Burns, and shout out to Keisha Norris. Oh boy, those two really helped me tremendously. They had great plans they would send me. I would work really hard on trying to make sure I stayed close to them. I couldn't get it all done because a lot of it is new to me. But I did my homework. I looked at every video link they sent me. I looked at every single video and learned a lot of things based on that. So I was able to do a little social media information a little bit better. I didn't always have to call my sons. Some of those things that you might have seen on social media, I created myself. So I was really excited about that. So the professionalism was great. And one more thing about the team, the illustration team. Now, I sent you all a video of how excited I was when I got the
yeah.
I know you saw that. I couldn't contain myself that time. That was a great, especially when I asked for my grandchildren, an image of my grandchildren in the book, which makes my book so much more special now. And I'm hearing it from my family members. I heard from a family member that got it. "Oh my goodness, that's your grandchildren." Don't make me cry because I'm a crier. And it's the dedication to our family in the back. I said, yes, yes, yes. This is my legacy book for my family. So super excited about that. And so the illustrations are priceless. The guy who did the music for my song, he got his book. I sent him a hardcover book, with a nice little I signed it and I put a nice little tribute to him in there. And he called me last night. He said, Warren, this is, he was so excited. He said the illustrations, he was just going on and on. He said, who came up with all these illustrations? I said, well, some of them are my grandchildren and great nieces and nephews. I said, but the other illustrations are all 105. He said, oh my God. He said, this is outstanding. I said, yeah. And he's helped me through the process doing the music, but this is his really first time seeing the book. And he opened it up and he was like, he said, it all came true. I said, yes, that's what dreams do. I got a song called Dreams Can Come True, but you'll hear about that later. Okay, so that's promptness and that's professionalism. And then, oh my goodness, Patricia, and patience. Oh, I know she had to go to Walmart and buy 2 bottles of patience because she had to be able to deal with me and all of the ideas. And I kept throwing things. How about a QR code? How about a little starburst on the door? Yeah. Hey, how about putting those in a banner? Yeah. Okay, now add one more child over here. Take that child away. I know she was like, I'm so sick of him, but he's a nice guy.